Steven Spielberg, let's see what this movie's all about. Yo, what's up everybody, D-to-Das here. Today, I'm gonna be reviewing The Goonies. When two brothers, one of which played by Josh Brolin from the upcoming Deadpool sequel, which I will not watch or review since it's gonna be rated R, obviously, and the guy who also played Thanos in Avengers Infinity War. I'm so excited. Anyways, he also has his other brother, played by Samwise from Lord of the Rings, and Rudy from, Rudy, Sean Ashton. But when they find out they might lose their house, they're desperate to find a way to keep their home. They find a treasure map and bring some friends along to find it. They're all out looking for the X and trying to get away from a group of bad guys who also want the treasure. Oh, so this is kind of like a mix between the Indiana Jones movies crossed with an older kid's version of Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Although this movie came out first like 32 years ago, but still, I like it. First off, there's no CGI in this movie, just putting that out there. But in my opinion, that's good. Sure, the boys in Industrial Light and Magic helped out with this movie, but still, not one single computer-generated creature or landscape in sight. Just good old-fashioned paid locations they actually film on set, and that's awesome. Speaking of which, sure, the camera work and cinematography may be dated, but it did look really cool to watch on screen. The lighting, the scenery, all of it play a part in this movie, and it clearly shows. Kudos to you guys. Now, say what you will about Steven Spielberg saying that his direction sucks throughout the whole movie, but I thought his direction was interesting. Sure, the kid actors in this movie suffer a teensy-weensy bit in terms of acting. Not Sean Ashton, though. He acted superbly in this movie. But it's just that Chunk, the fat kid, played by Jeff Cohen, can be a little over the top, to be honest. But that's pretty much it in terms of acting. The story, plotline, and execution, like I said, feels like an older kid's version of Uncharted 4, but I mean that in the best way. The story is about searching for a lost pirate ship holding millions of dollars worth of gold and jewels. I'm really glad the filmmakers are having fun with this premise, but it was not done in a way that feels rushed and overrated, which could have been. But dang it, I fell flat on my face for saying that, because this movie was, as always, a surprising gem that Steven Spielberg has ever done. I gotta say though, the character development mixed in with the comedic timing / humor was surprisingly edgy and in your face for a kid's adventure. There are a surprise amount of mild sexual humor, drug comments involving cocaine, yes, even for a kid's movie, and a fair amount of mild adult swearing, blurted out by actual kids in this movie. That was surprisingly out of nowhere, but it's not done in a bad way. It's in a way that made me be all like, wow, okay, this is enjoyable. Sure, did not see this coming, but it's a laugh out loud riot to say the least. In the end, the Goonies may have a couple tiny parts in this movie that felt rushed, but the creators made up for it with surprising humor that will go over kids' heads, great kids adventure story, and entertaining characters. Gosh, this movie was a treat. So as a result, I rate The Goonies 4.5 stars out of 5. Don't get mad at me, I still loved it, but there are just tiny parts in this movie that could have done a bit better. But I enjoyed the rest of this movie a lot more. Highly recommend it. So The Goonies, have you seen it? If you haven't, give it a try. You might enjoy this a lot more than I do. But for those of you who have, come back and let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Also, if you like this video and you want to see some more, make sure that like button shines in your face. That'll totally help me out a ton. Also, share that video with your family and friends and favorite it. That's a very good way to show support for this review. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell right next to you so you can be notified of future videos that I have in store for you. And also follow me on Stardust so you can catch early reactions to movies, TV shows, and trailers. I'll put the link of it below in the description so you can download the app for yourself. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.